and I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
For old time's sake. As time goes by.
Hey y'all, I hope y'all are having a good weekend. This is just a real quick one I threw together for the hell of it. I have a few other things that I'm working on that are taking me longer than I expected. One being the GoFundMe video. Still, I'm struggling with that one hard, but it's coming. I wanted to also add that it's been said that she's working at a Subway. I don't have confirmation yet, but I tend to believe it, especially after seeing the picture of the butcher job she did with the bell peppers the other day. Like I said, this is just going to be real quick. Just calling out a few things. Enjoy y'all weekend, and I'll be back soon with more.
Oh my goodness, you guys. I want to pop in here real quick. So, we can come on and have a little praise. Little praise break, okay, in Jesus' name. Because, see, the devil is busy, okay? Dude, my family busy. All kind of people busy. Just busyness is happening right now. I'm in a good mood.
Hey, what up, Brent? I'm in a good mood. I mean, honestly, truthfully, I'm in a good mood. A lot is going on. Faced a minor disappointment. It wasn't a major disappointment. A minor disappointment. But I'm already working out my game plan of how to overcome the minor disappointment. But other than that, I had a good day. What up, Pharaoh? How you doing? How you be? Child, I'm out here. So I was like, but wait a minute, I don't start till 11. Listen, I was planning on doing my praise playlist, earlier today. But, like before work. And she asked me if I could come in to, like, fix something. Because it was my first time close. I was like, oh, no, listen. So the funny part is, I overdid it. Because I didn't know. I was like, dude, and they ain't finna blame everything on the new person, right? So I, like, overdid it. And so she texted me this morning, like, girl, you think you could put back up the salad bar? You took the salad bar down. I was like, but yeah, because like, food and, I figured I'd watch, because my bartending habits, bartending, when at the end of the night, you break down the entire bar. You break everything down. You wash everything with hot water, scalding hot water, okay? And you wash everything down. Then you got to sanitize. You get your sandy bucket. And then you do all of that. And then if you're in the bar, you got to wipe down all the bottles individually. You know what I'm saying? And then sanitize the whole area. And then like that, right? So, like, I did that. Because, of course, I've been bartending since 2007. And I've been working in food service since 2004. I done been a closer. I done been a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got all these, like, experience. A key holder. I been all them things. And so, I'm the new person, though. And don't nobody get... I was finna curse. Thank you, Jesus. He called me. Don't nobody give a F about that when you new. You know what I mean? When you the newbie, like, ain't nobody trying to hear that, bitch. We work here. We've been working here. We got a standard of how we do things. Fall in line and get at our pace, right? Don't nobody care about this stuff. And so, it was my first time. So I ain't want to mess up, right? And she's like, yeah, you supposed to do that, but you also got to put it back. So the funny part is, I overdid it. You supposed to do that, but you also got to put it back. I was like, oh, well, I also was nervous because I know I did all of that. And I've closed before with other people. Like, they showed me what we need to do when we close. My first time closing. I've closed before, and it was my first time closing. I've closed before, and it was my first time closing. I've closed before. But that was the first time I had to do it all by myself like a big girl. And so, I did everything that I remembered that we had to do, right? But the previous times we closed, there was always somebody else there. So while I'm doing something, you know what I mean, knocking out a task, somebody else is knocking out another task because there's two of us. Because I done met the owner like 3 times now, and course, he seen my bags. He was like, I was like, listen, yep, this is me right here. He's like, what's your story? I was like, man, I don't have time for all that. Like, I'm gonna tell you. I told him, I'm gonna tell you, but man, look, just look, check this out. Hey, check this out. That's what you gotta hit him with before the bullshit. It ain't bullshit, but it's the, it's the truth. But hey, look, check this out. Like, I'm transitioning.
Can we take a second to acknowledge how deep her voice really is when I don't speed it up? But she says I'm a man.
It's a long story. Look, okay, like, look, I was in Hollywood, okay? That don't matter. Like, look, I work here. Like, who cares? Who cares about all that? I work here. But I was there, and then, some stuff went bad, and look, I'm here now, and I'm transitioning. He's hilarious, and he's very, very nice. He's very, very cool. He was like, my mother met you. I was like, did she? He was like, yeah, they said somebody was nice and greeting somebody. I was like, yeah, that was me. He was like, oh, my mother met you. She liked you. I was like, tell your mama I said hi. So I met his mama. I still don't know who his mama is, though. But she, like, see, that's why you got to be nice. And that's why you got to just be on your P's and Q's, because you don't know who's watching.
First, I want to take a second to appreciate the exact point that I stopped this video and the look on her face and her eyes. Second, how the hell's that shit gonna come out your motherfucking mouth when you know damn well you're a cunt to every single person that crosses your damn path? You may be playing Christian now, but don't forget that you have a well-documented past, and I will remind you of it with every chance I get. I promise.
You know what I mean? His mama, who, the owner mama, was like, oh, who's that new girl? I know I ain't seen her here before. It was like one of them situations.
You don't know what kind of situation it was, because nobody said a damn thing to you until later when the owner came in.
So, because of all of that, and that conversation happened the day before I closed by myself. Okay, the conversation with the owner happened the day before I closed by myself.
Okay, and just because you had a conversation with the man doesn't mean that you're employee of the motherfucking month. Unless you went in the back and gave him something. I'm sure the man's not very impressed with you. A smart business owner is going to be nice to all the employees, whether he likes them or not. Especially in this job market where he probably hasn't found someone to replace your nasty ass yet.
So yesterday, I was like, oh no, I ain't finna be up here and ain't gonna be like, she's stealing hours. Nope, I'm clocking out. I'm gonna let them know what I didn't get to, which was like, more dishes and stuff. So the funny part is, I overdid it. I'm gonna let them know what I didn't get to, which was like, more dishes and stuff. So the funny part is, I overdid it. And I'm like, I'm gone, right? So then, like, she FaceTimed me last night. She's like, no, it's good. Everything good? You straight? I'm like, I'm good. And she's like, okay, cool. She's like, see you tomorrow, right? This morning, we texting back and forth. She's like, can you come in early? Because, you took the salad bar down. I wasn't expecting to have to do that when I came in. We got other stuff we got to get done. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you know what? I'll come through a little early. Kept my promise, okay? But nobody was there. And I was like, oh. And then there was like crazy people calling and hanging up. They weren't answering nothing. And I was just like, oh, I do not have time for this. Like, I don't. Like, this was this peaceful little job. I'm minding my little business. Look. You tell one person who stalked you and trolled you that you went to the A-Loft. And now everything is about the A-Loft. Do you know I haven't been back to the A-Loft since the day I told you that? Do you know? You don't know. Because you just made a troll account called the A-Loft. Because you're weird. Somebody just did that around fam. They just did that. I went there that one day. And what was beautiful about going there was I had never been there. And so when people were doing stupid stuff and trying to like do black magic and all that stuff, yeah, I was at the A-Loft the whole time. I was minding my business and getting my life. Praise God. And it was relaxing. It was great. But once I told them that, I never went back. For what? For what? Amen. Anyways, so, all that happened, y'all. And I got to, I can't even, linger too long here because I'm on my way somewhere. I just wanted to stop, hot drop, Shut it down, open up shop. I just wanted to stop. And the girl didn't even know your name when I called. Oh, I was the only one working.
And then today, because I was by myself, because a manager from another store came in to help me out. Cause like somebody had to call out, and a manager from another store came in to help me out. She's like, okay, girl, I got you till 2. I'm like, okay, well, we gonna bust down whatever we could get until 2. And then she left me at 2.
I was the only one working.
Right. So a manager from another store came in to help me out. She's like, okay, girl, I got you till 2.
I was the only one working. So you talk to me. Unless you talked to my coworker like a couple days ago. Okay, so I only worked with her for 1 shift. She's been gone, like she wasn't even working there when I started. And the day that somebody called and asked for Aarona Lopez, that was my first day working for her. That was my first day working with her. That was it. But yeah, I've been the main person working for like the last 2 days. So you talk to me. God bless you.
And I'm getting mighty tired of your trifling ways and of listening to that jackass Bray.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.